Oh hey, oh hi, hello there everybody, it's Blick ASMR. How are you doing? How's it going today? So in today's video, this is going to be a very short, and I hope I am not burning you guys out on these, but a very short rambly update just to tell you about something that I have done with the channel that I made a small change on, and I just want to make sure that I let you all know. I hadn't really talked about this previous to this point. This video is going to be shorter, which is actually the topic of the video. For the last, I think it's I believe it's the last 3 videos, instead of shooting for my normal 15-minute range, somewhere in there, I've actually been shooting for somewhere around 10, and I wanted to kind of sit down, have a little discussion, and explain why, and also kind of explain why I haven't said anything. So I guess I'll actually start with that point first. The reason I didn't say anything before this point is actually because I had just uploaded a Ramble video right when I made the change. I just had uploaded it right when I started recording the 10-minute videos, and it was, I want to say it was a feather video. Yeah, the feather video was the first 10-minute video, and I kind of saw this happening when I did my first mukbang, eating ASMR video, just because this is the thing. I did that video, and the minute that a trigger becomes tiresome to me, or the minute that, I'm not going to drag something out that is uninteresting for another 5 minutes to meet a quota, you know what I mean? So there's that, but it's also, I kept finding myself being very, not discouraged or anything of the like, but I would get into a video and I would be very exuberant for the first bit, and I would notice this lull, and the lull would usually happen right when I hit 10 minutes, and I would, go for another 5 minutes or so, and then be like, okay, I am at 15, I can see the timer, I'm at 15, I can stop here. And I will say there were some videos, there were exceptions where I was like, I want to keep recording, I'm actually really enjoying this, so I have longer videos. But I wanted to say that I'm planning on switching over for that reason, and also because there's a lot that you can see on the back end in terms of YouTube videos, and I had mentioned this when I started doing the shorts a while back, which I know I haven't done any of those in a bit. I apologize. I've not really had the inclination to do any, but I will say I've definitely been tinkering around with it in my mind as far as if I did want to do any, what I would want to do. So there might be some in the future, or it might be a little bit further down the line. I'm at least thinking about it, though. It's a topic that's being considered. But I noticed that people were watching, I kid you not, longer than this video is thus far. Like 1 to 2 minutes of this video, and I would make a 15-minute video, and this isn't anything where I'm like, you're not appreciating me. No, nothing like that. But I would make a 15-minute video, and people would watch like 2 to 3 minutes tops of it, with a couple of exceptions more than likely, because that number is based off of everybody that views it. But I was sitting there, I'm like, that's why I started doing the shorts more, because I was like, well, maybe people want quicker content then, right? So I can have the longer videos and then also have the shorts so somebody can go back and forth between. For one, the short system with YouTube, I don't know how I've recorded one single not ASMR video on this channel. That is the only one that works correctly as a short. Every single one I made specifically to be a short and uploaded the exact way that YouTube told me to do. Not marked a short correctly. Anyway, so they don't show up like I thought they would. So there's that point on why to make just shorter videos in general. But also, I just sat there and I was like, if people are watching 2 to 3 minutes, I should just make sure that I pack as much within that time as possible, which I've wanted to do. But when I would sit down and be like, I have to do 15 minutes, and I would get into it, and I'd immediately start like getting the really good sounds out of a trigger, I'd be like, oh, I need to slow down because I have 15 minutes to go through. Whereas doing a shorter video, I'm planning on just doing somewhere around 10 minutes. It doesn't have to hit a certain mark, but that that will probably be the norm, right? We're going to do 10-minute videos. It'll still be the 4 videos a week. But I just sat there and I'm like, this seems like it'd be a better fit. And this is the thing. When I had initially started the channel, and I know a lot of you didn't see when I initially started, a lot of the people, when I had initially started this channel, I wanted to do every single day 15-minute videos. Now, this is the thing. That doesn't work, and it's not. That schedule is like a gaming YouTuber's schedule. It's not an ASMR artist schedule. And why? Well, for one, you will eventually get burned out. Not eventually, you'll get burned out really easily with that schedule. Some triggers are not 15 minutes worthy, some triggers are hours long worthy, and some are like 2 minutes worthy, right? So it's finding that balance in between. But also, this is the thing, and I had brought this up, but I wanted to make sure that I was making quality content that I would be uploading on here and be able to keep to the schedule every single day. No, there is no way I can keep that schedule. So I can't be reliable in my uploads, and that's what I would want the most to be in this situation. And that's the thing that I like a lot as a consumer of ASMR myself, is I know that an upload is going to be coming up from certain channels because I know their schedule. But when I initially started, I also was at 5 days a week. I brought it down to 4 just because I was having a lot of back-end issues, which are not exactly fixed, but are doing much better. So the 4 a week has been doing way better, and then doing 10-minute videos, I feel is just going to be better. I just feel is going to be doing a lot better for the actual, like, tingle retention, if this makes any sense, for your attention span as a consumer, for my attention span, even as an ASMR artist, doing a trigger for 10 minutes. And I think it's just going to be better in terms of, like, making sure that my content is good and not dragged out. You know, I don't want to overdo it and make things boring, essentially. I don't want to have boring videos. I don't want to have boring content. And I want to make sure that I made a tiny video about this just to let you guys know why I did it. Obviously, I would absolutely love feedback. I always like hearing from you guys, but especially on this, just because, again, this is a channel of content that I am making for you, for YouTube, for ASMR consumers, people that would like this content. It's for them. So definitely let me know. Obviously, you know, I feel like I kind of understand now when people are like, I was in my own bubble. You don't have like grounds in what's going on with other people when you have what's going on the other side of the screen when you have a YouTube channel, and vice versa. As it's a completely different mindset when I think about me watching ASMR and I think about the fact that I'm an ASMR artist, you know. And especially in one point, I guess I'll end off on this, but I was thinking about this, reading a comment the other day, not on my own video, it was on someone else's video, but I was reading this comment and it basically was saying how helpful this particular ASMR artist was. I would love to shout them out, but I don't remember who it was. This particular ASMR artist got a comment basically saying, you know, I wish everything well in the world for you, to the ASMR artist. You've helped me through so much. And I just sat there and was like, she absolutely does. I do know it was a woman, but like, she absolutely does. She's so fantastic. And I was like, and I never believe those comments when it's somebody's left me one like that before, and I never believe it. So I think that's especially why I try to make sure I ask you guys for feedback, because I can't even put myself in the mindset where I think about myself as another ASMR artist. I didn't end up joining the Discord that Lily Whisper set up because I was like, I'm not that official of an ASMR artist. I've almost been doing this a year, and I've had a consistent upload schedule. I have made a lot of content. I don't know why I cannot think of myself in the same way I would think of other people doing this. Do you know what I mean? So that is why it's so imperative and so important to me that I get your guys' feedback, because genuinely, this is made for you. This is something where I consider your opinion, and I do in other things as well, of course. I consider you as a person. I'm not going to just sit here and be like, well, your opinion only matters if it's helping me. No, not at all. Nothing like that. But as it pertains to the channel, which we're talking about right now. I would love your feedback. I would love to hear what you guys think about this, but I'm not gonna keep rambling on any longer. I'm gonna let you get back to sleep, to tingling, to whatever, to your daily life. But I hope that you are all doing so absolutely well out there, and you stay well, and you stay safe. And I hope you have an absolutely fantastic, wonderful, beautiful, wonderful, beautiful,